Hello and welcome to Success Tips Global. Today is October the 8th, 2022.
Mhm.
My name is Alfredo Fori and I'm speaking from Tsukuba, Science City, Japan. It's truly a great honor today to speak with Dr. Katsuro Yoshioka.
Yep.
Welcome to Success Tips Global.
Yeah, thank you. And hi, Everett. Yeah, and thank you for having me in the interview. Yeah.
Great. Okay, so we'll begin with what you do now. What's your job like?
Yeah, I'm a researcher in a pharmaceutical company. So my job is to identify and explore the source of medicine, medical therapy, and especially in a preclinical stage.
Okay. And how long have you been doing this?
Yeah, in a company, I've been working this job for more than 18 years.
Okay, wow. And you must like the job. What do you like about it?
Yes, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like job, and in fact, I'm getting more and more fond of this current current job. Yeah, mainly because I feel I'm contributing to the um, patient benefit or benefit of society. Yeah.
But it also seems like a difficult job. What are some difficult things about it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, too. To identify the source of medicine or to develop that until the successful launch is not easy.
Okay.
Rather tough work.
Okay. Now, how long would you spend on a piece of research? Is it like 1 year, 5 years, 10
Mhm.
years?
For certain or specific
Yeah,
program.
for a
Mhm.
particular type of research. How long
Mhm.
was the cycle?
Yeah, it depends on whether it succeeded or failed.
Okay.
But generally, I spend from 1 to 3 years
Okay.
per project
Okay.
until transition to the next stage.
Okay. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your background. Where
Mhm.
did you grow up?
Yeah, I was grown up in a kind of a middle part of Kanagawa prefecture.
Okay. Mm.
Mm,
And
And
Kanagawa, for those who don't live in Japan, how far away is Kanagawa from Tokyo?
right. Yeah, actually, Kanagawa is next to Tokyo.
Okay.
Where I grew up is a kind of countryside area,
Okay.
not urban, uh, where mountains, river,
Mm.
and field nearby.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So let's get to know a little bit about your background.
Mhm.
How was Japanese school, let's say elementary school or junior high school? What was it like for you?
Yeah. In my case, the neighborhood around me was quite nice for children
Mm.
because there are a lot of parks
Okay.
and there were many children, including me. So the elementary school has basically 4 classes per
Mm.
grade.
Mm.
So maybe more than 100 students per
Wow.
grade.
And what were some of the activities you engaged in, like sports activities?
Mhm. Yeah, since I was a child, I have liked sports,
Mm.
basically using balls.
Okay.
So yeah, I like to play with my friend in some sports. Yeah, basketball
Mhm.
or maybe baseball or
Any ball game.
yes.
Okay. So then when did you know that you wanted to be a scientist in the future? At what
The
stage in
time.
your life? Yeah.
Yeah, good question. Because I have liked to study and learn or expand my capability since I was a child.
Okay.
But the timing I determined to become a scientist was maybe late in my graduate school.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Yeah. While I was learning research in graduate school, my desire to become a scientist was getting more and more stronger.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so now you mentioned graduate school, but I want us to take a little step back.
Okay.
I know you attended University of Tokyo. Why did you choose that particular university?
Yeah. Uh, yes. Yeah, that is also a good question. Yeah. Maybe I wanted to try or challenge with my best effort and my best capability. And one other reason is at that time I didn't have determined. I didn't make decision on my career.
Okay.
And in the University of Tokyo, basically students are allowed to study a variety of subjects in the first 2 years. So during that period, we could determine our path to the future.
Okay. Well, I've heard some students in Japan say that when they went to the university, they didn't study very hard. What was your experience like?
Yeah. Uh, in fact, first 2 years, I got freedom to do everything as I liked.
Okay.
So I joined a kind of sports circle activity and enjoyed a part-time job as well. Yeah, of course, I needed to study basic subjects. But after that, after I entered faculty of pharmacy,
Okay.
my life got very busy,
Right.
and I needed to study more harder, much harder.
Right. Okay. So then, are there any memorable professors? Were there any professors that stand out in your mind?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't say specific names of professors here, but I still now I feel indebted to the teachers or professors who taught me.
Okay. And then how did you decide on which company to join after you finished? Okay, so actually before that, you did both undergraduate and graduate in University of Tokyo?
Yeah.
Okay, both. Okay, so then how did you decide which company to join?
Yes. Basically, I wanted to work in a pharmaceutical company as a researcher or scientist
Okay.
for drug discovery research. And of course, I consider the environment or location of the workplace.
Okay.
And yeah, I determined several candidates. And yeah, fortunately, I could enter the company as I liked.
Okay, so you've worked in only one company.
Um, I I picked up several companies, and yeah, fortunately, after that I could enter the
Okay.
one of them.
Okay, great. Now, let's talk about the first few years in a company. What is the process? Is there a training program or do you just begin to work right away?
Not right away. Yeah, of course. We had training session, but after I started to work in the company at Tsukuba, my first several months were harder than I had expected because
Okay.
the whole environment or situation was a kind of new to me,
Mm.
and yeah, especially the sense of time
Mm-hmm.
uh, needed to be changed
Okay.
as severer
Mm-hmm.
than before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay, let's talk about the study of English.
mhm.
What are some methods that you have used in studying English over the years?
Mm. Yeah, uh, in my student life, I could learn basic reading and writing skills.
Right.
And yeah, after entering the company, I participated to participate in the English conversation course or
Okay.
mm, for volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
But experience in the United States
Mm-hmm.
was very influential on my English skills.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, and now, in addition to the lesson with you,
Mm-hmm.
uh, my daily work,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I have a variety of opportunities to use English. So
Mm-hmm.
now English is very um, usual
Mm-hmm.
to me in daily
Very
life.
good. How long were you in the US?
Uh, just 1 year and a half.
1.5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And which part of the US were you based?
Mm. I had lived in North Carolina state.
Okay. And how would you describe the general experience of living in North Carolina?
Mm. Yeah. In short, or in nutshell, it was quite amazing.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. The life in the United States. Yeah, was amazing because I could learn a lot of things. Yeah, not only language, but
Mm.
also way of thinking or
Mm.
culture or people,
Mm.
and not only from the U.S. origin people, but
Mm.
also people from coming from outside
Mm.
United States.
Right. Mm. Okay. What
Mm.
advice would you give to people who want to study English but find it
Mhm.
difficult?
Mm. Yes, um, probably. Yeah, I would recommend to have as many opportunity
Mm.
as possible to uh, read, listen to English,
Mm.
and learn the vocabulary.
Mm.
Um, and if possible, you should speak to or talk to native speakers.
Right. Mm.
Yeah, and even when you go abroad to learn English,
Mm.
the first thing you do would be the same. Uh, Hear or listen English and read a lot of papers or
Mm.
in English,
Mm.
books in English. So yeah, by doing so, your head will be used to uh, English
Mm.
language.
Mm. Mm. Great. Okay, so I understand you are a manager in a pharmaceutical company. What does that
Mhm.
job involve?
Mm. Yes. Yeah. Basically, manager's job is like mm, to make every effort to enable employees or people to have right outcome efficiently and comfortably.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, I'm a manager and also sometimes working as a player.
Okay. Mm.
Mm.
And how do you keep up with new knowledge or new developments in your field?
Mm. Yeah, basically, yeah, I usually get industry news.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, generally daily basis
Mm.
and exchange thought with experts.
Mm.
And attending or getting information from meetings or conference and reading papers.
Okay. Now, there's a general perception that in Japan, people work nonstop. They never sleep. How do you balance work and family life? Yeah.
Yeah. Probably that kind of feeling is about past Japanese. Yeah, I think nowadays Japanese people are getting more aware of how life and work is balanced. And in my case, I usually talk with my family and spend time as much as possible. And yeah, probably it's better to make plan of vacation in advance, or sometimes reflect on how the time was spent.
Okay. Now, people outside of Japan, of course, know about Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, but many people don't know about Sukuba. What do you have to say about Sukuba?
Yeah, Tsukuba is a kind of research city with several research organizations, including a private company. But more than that, I would say Tsukuba city is kind of moderately suburban and a comfortable place to live. And hospitals, schools, and grocery stores, supermarkets located within accessible. And people use basically cars or bicycles. But the roads are usually well maintained. So
okay. So we've come to our final question. And that is, what advice would you give to young people who are interested in becoming scientists?
Yeah, it's a great question. Yeah, for younger people who want to be scientists, yeah, I would suggest to have your own goal and never forget your style of inquiry to everything. And also to have multiple expertise would be useful in the future. Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time to answer these questions.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, bye for now.
Yeah, bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.